All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. How's it going out there? I'm Mark Miller from Right Line Trading. Welcome aboard. We've got the AI Auto Trader and the Heikenhachi Trend Tracker here on display today. We'll be doing some trading in a few seconds here. We'll take a look at the market, see what's happening. So we've got a few out there. Hey, George, glad to hear that you up and running there. Awesome. Good to see you. All right, Sven. Hey, what you doing up here, Sven? Got a whole bunch of gold strategies making their way up the leaderboard here today. I see pending next to it, Sven. Do you know possibly why that could be pending? I should know from my end, but I don't. So what we're looking here today is the futures market. We've got the ES and the M&Q here on display. And we've got the NQ moving up nicely, and the ES. A couple of nice moves here on the chart. We've got a huge triangle being drawn there, though. That's a big frowny face, unfortunately. We were moving up nicely when I was in my meeting, but I'll see we had quite the pullback here in the last 10 minutes or so. But we're just resetting. Okay. Swing trader overnight. Yeah, hell yeah. Try to have that margin. Yeah, I wanted to mention to everybody that futures trading involves a significant amount of risk. So please reach out to a licensed financial advisor before you step into the ring here. That's what Sven was just mentioning. If you hold a contract over that 1 hour of downtime between 5 and 6 p.m., you have to have what they call margin, which means basically cash available to cover any significant moves in the market. So you'd have to reach out to your broker to find out exactly how much margin, but it's typically in the range of $20,000, $30,000. A lot of times just to cover one contract on the NQ or ES. So it's a significant amount of cash you have to have backing it up if you're a swing trader on futures for that 1 hour. Yeah, I get those darn runners on a regular basis. Yesterday, Mike was saying that he's had great luck with his VPS from, I think it's Mike might be able to jump in hopefully here today in the chat and tell us where that's from. I mentioned to him that we'll put a channel in our Discord. Speaking of Discord, boy, we've been working on our Discord too. So we've got a new look on Discord. Wanted to share that with everybody here today. So today in Discord, it looks a lot different than it did yesterday. We've been working behind the scenes to test out the new layout and make sure all the stuff's working. I mean, there's a lot of cool benefits here, but one of the first ones that I want to mention is this YouTube live stream channel. So this gets populated automatically now as soon as I create it over in the StreamYard over here, or Rory, or David Wise. It will also pre-populate into this channel for us. We've been manually doing it in the past, but now it's automated. So it'll grab it right from YouTube as soon as it sees it put in there, and it will move it to this channel for us. So it won't live in the general chat anymore. It will automatically live up here in the YouTube live stream channel. So in the mornings, if you want to get that shortcut to the stream, you can jump right in there into the YouTube live stream channel. All right, Bob, good afternoon. Good to see you today, Bob. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, the question is he's asking if the optimizers are replacements or alternatives for the best spots. They're very similar. Very similar in nature. The optimizer, I'll say well, okay, let me start with the best bot. The best bot basically, it's got a fancy word called a facade, but it basically any of the strategy settings, the 210 settings that we have in a strategy, get directly moved over to the best bot. So all 210 directly get moved over. The optimizer, the goal there is we've got a skill in the background working, trying to do the mathematics on the MFE and the MAE of all the trades that that bot took and try to give it the best stop and target adjustment. So it'll always come in. So if we have a stop and target of 200, 200, it'll always reduce those. We never allow it to go bigger. We only allow it to get smaller. So the optimizer is trying to reduce your risk. Really is the goal of it, and maximize your profit per trade. So a lot of trades we might not need 200 ticks of risk. The optimizer's goal is to find out what amount of risk can I reduce that to and still make as much money or more or more. And a lot of times when you do the math on that, you will make more if you would reduce your stop loss target. So that's the spirit of it. The more data we get, the better it will get at calculating those. I call them offsets in robots. We always call something different from where you're trying to go, a variable that you're trying to get to. If you try to put a different number in there, we call it an offset. So anyway, it's an offset from where you're trying to get to. And so instead of 200 ticks, it'll move in. And we only mess with the ATM part of it, so the trade management part of it, and really just the stop and target. We adjust those two variables in the optimizer. That's the goal. So we try to form fit it to what you're after in your daily risk and daily loss limit. All right, Rue, good morning. Good to see you. All right, Mike, there you are. Thanks for joining us, Mike. You still up and running okay, Mike? I see you're making your way up the leaderboard. I want to get back to trading here. It's 9:30. Good luck, everybody. We just had the market open. The bell just rang. Got a little bit of data lag on my computer here. I see. So this is a really important tool that I use. This in the top right of my charts, it shows this little red number. The only one that I really pay attention to is the one on the far right, and that's how many seconds of delay my data is. And the second tool that I use is right here. Whew, man. The second tool that I use is right here. This is the network time synchronous clock. So this is a Windows tool. This tool right here I use to basically it's like an atomic clock synchronization to my computer. And a lot of times, if the data really isn't super duper heavy, it will, once I click update now, it'll start to reduce this number where it's 23 down. It's got to be below 2 seconds for my automated bots to be able to jump in. So that didn't do the trick. So it's telling me that there's a lot of data right now. A lot of data. The market just opened, so it'll settle down hopefully in a minute or so here. All right, Rue, good to see you. How's trading, Rue? You been trading yet? Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that too. If you lost access into our Discord, if you would please send an email to info@rightlinetrading.com. I guess a few of the emails we didn't have allocated in our Discord, so we like to keep people in there that are paying, real members. So we want to try to clean out the Discord a bit. And I can't remember where it was at. Oh, welcome. It's in the welcome. in the welcome right here down already an RLT member. If you're already a member, if you wouldn't mind, send us an email at info@rightline trading and ask to get back in Discord. We'll just look up your order and get you right in there. So thanks for being patient as we're growing and adding new features here and there. Okay, I guess I got a trade here. I better take a look. We got a sniper trade here. And I got the sniper going north for me. Got the sniper running up. Got the leapfrog now. All right, here we go. We got the leapfrog on 5 contracts. That's a $500 bill with 5 M&Q contracts. And we're leaping here. We're going north. I've got these 5 Apex Trader funding accounts here. We were $500 bill. Here's 6. Okay, we got about a $500 bill on that one. That was a nice trade right there. Oh, yeah. I wish I would have never done that, Mike. I worked with Claude one night, and I kind of told you guys that it's hard to market when you're trading and trading information. It's really hard to market. Google Ads hates us. Facebook hates us. Any of those social medias, Instagram, TikTok, even the one that really surprised me was Reddit. Reddit even is a little bit complicated, but yeah, so I went through Claude saying, "Hey, okay, what do we got to do to market and get on Google Ads and get on YouTube where we can actually promote videos and stuff?" And it said that it was going through all the names, and it said that I had Leapfrog wrong. I had a space between it, and so it put it together, and that's where that came from, unfortunately. So the official one now is with it together, but I'm really hating that I have the one with the space too. We're gonna send out a new portfolio here today where I've gathered up a few of your settings too on some of your guys' bots that are running a little bit better than the ones that we had. So we'll keep improving the portfolio hopefully, and start to see 5,000 on this leaderboard on a regular basis. That's the goal. We got old Johnny B here still holding the lead dog spot, Mike. We got to come after him. In fact, one of the big changes of the strategies today will be to change all the profit targets to 15,000 instead of 10,000. I had him at 5 before we started this leaderboard, and that wasn't enough. I was like, holy moly. I mean, I would reset him on a, somewhat of a basis before this, but holy cow, now it's, 10,000 is in range. So, uh, Sven out there has some gold strategies that we got to get our hands on, Sven. No, he had a couple loose contracts. We've got a void in the background in the website where we can take away those ones that are obviously not accurate here. But yeah, we're gonna increase the profit target on all the bots today to 15,000. So the new portfolio will be raised so that we don't hit the ceiling and tap out early and have an excuse why you didn't hit over 10 grand. Yeah, that's always the case, huh? It's always more action. Here we go. So a little bit of a slow leaderboard so far this morning. If I have to take a look, I will go take a look at the analytics too and share those. If I was a guessing man, it's hard to put my finger on it. The sniper's what I'm running here on this on these Apex Trader funding accounts. I'm using the best bot, but my best bot I've got fired up with my sniper. I did have it in manual. I'm going to put it back in auto. It was running the mean reversion earlier this morning, and man, the market started moving up nicely, and the mean reversion was just getting ran over. So I I manually overrode it to the sniper because it was starting to move up quickly. So, but now I'm back in auto, and my best bot's using the sniper here today. And we're in a losing trade now. Got a $211 loser here. Hopefully we got enough bulls in the market to push this thing back up. Let's go north, baby. Here we go. We're running up north. We got a break-even trade now. Come on. And we got a $100 bill, and we shut the door on it. We got a break-even trade. Here we go. We got all upside here. Let's get in some leapfrog action. And we got a break-even trade. Go pop open the analytics and take a look under the hood. Oh yeah, we've added a couple of cool channels here in Discord too. Let me just minimize this a little bit. We've added a couple of cool channels here where we're going to automatically bring in some news for us. So we've got the economic calendar here. This is the one that moves this market for sure, this economic calendar. We watch it on a regular basis when the Fed comes out with the interest rate results. And boy, I'll tell you, this thing moves like a rocket ship. So today is August 7th. And we got some high impact news. We got the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, which is one of the best websites I've ever been to. It might be one of the best websites that I've ever been to. Before, when I was just learning what money was, when I was about 16, someone showed me that website, and I was like, wow, you can see what everybody makes. And it's like, yeah, that's where they keep score. This is the ultimate scoreboard here, the BLS.gov. They show you per occupation what the average salary is for every job. Every job in there. So we're going to measure the monthly payroll growth, unemployment, and wages today. And that probably happened at, when is it going to happen? At 8:30. Yeah, it pumped at 8:30. So what are the results? Official results, both total non-farm payroll employment plus 57,000 jobs. Unemployment stayed around 4.2%. Awesome. The market loved it. We all saw it right here. And that's the reason right there, folks. That's why it moved in our direction here. Those were favorable numbers for us. So there's an economic calendar there in the Discord now. A very valuable little piece of information. You know, for me, to be honest with you, I don't care about any news. I have these bots automated all the time. And whether it's going up or down, it doesn't matter. I just try to go after the horse that's winning the race. It's just that simple. Don't make it complicated. Put out there 10 horses, and whatever one's leading the way, let me jump on it. See if I can give it a run. Here we go. We got the sniper giving it a run right now. That's my number one bot on my best bots. It's taken 36 trades. It's only got a 36% win rate here today. But it's a net positive of $1,500. Oh, wow. Really, Mike? That's surprising. Mike said my news is stale here. Incorrect. I'll have to today at 9:42. I'll have to take another closer look. Thank you, Mike. This is our first run at it, so maybe it's grabbing stale information and telling us it's current. Wouldn't be the first time I was fooled. These little bots can really make you think one thing is true, and then you don't. You turn your head and you find out the other. Thanks, Mike. I'll look into that too. Again, it is pretty fresh information for us, so we're just kind of learning. And we got a trade here. The old sniper took another long trade here through the best bot. Got a break-even trade going north. Here we go. We could shut the door on the trade. Yeah, if you're right there on the website, I would trust that the most. The market liked it, and I don't think I liked your numbers that you showed me. Although unemployment went down on yours. Mine was showing 4.2%. Yours went down, which is great. All right, we jumped in with the leapfrog now. We got the sniper now moving up nicely, stepping up nice. Here we go. And we got a $500 trade. There it is. Another $500 trade quickly out of the gate today. Got taken to the cleaners yesterday, and we're starting to recover a little bit today. Hey, Gerald, where you at? Gerald, start pumping us here in Discord. Me and Gerald are on the same page. We both had a tough day yesterday. Yeah, the market tells you, man, that thing was sideways almost the whole day. I hated trading yesterday. It was hard. Today's a different story. I seen it jump out of the gate around 8:30 when that news broke. Right there it was, about 8:30. Boom, nice shakalaka, another shakalaka. So starting to move a little bit here. Shook things up a little bit. Finally. Take a look at the overall member leaderboard. So we're well over 50 now. Way to go, guys. Thanks for jumping in the ring here. High five. Boom, shakalaka. Let's go. Starting to get everybody here on the member leaderboard. Want to congratulate Mike yesterday. He had one heck of a day. It was the let me go see. It was a sniper, right, Mike? Let's go see. It was inching up the leaderboard. He was like number 3, then number 2, and then by the end of the day, got the number 1 slot. Not there. Where is it? General chat. There it is. So let's take a look, Mike. Which one was it yesterday for you? Oh, RJ Star. The RJ Star is coming back to life. Look at that. He got $4,800. 32 trades. Nice one. 75% win rate yesterday for the old RJ Star. That's a signal A and a signal C entry on that star. So I'm pretty sure that's got both still. I should take a closer look. That one's been a hot one too. So it's up my other computer that hey, Mike, this darn thing shut down again, this Rhythmic last night. It's pretty regular. Did yours stay up? Michael was wondering why he was registered twice here. So we take your top 3, if you might already know that. But Michael, what's your public name here? Okay, probably Michael G right there, huh? Yeah. 1, 2. Yes, we take your top 3, Michael. Are you seeing more than 3 entries? And if you are, if you have two computers running the AI Auto Trader, it will pick up both of them. All right, close the door on the sniper here. We close the door. Let's see if we can get a victory here. Get up into the victory circle. And we got another break-even trade there. Wow, never lost rhythmic. How about that? Are you using Apex Rhythmic, Mike? Apex Rhythmic? Huh. That's shocking. Okay, we got a nice move there. That was a power move. Sniper takes that signal D entry. Old Dan from Maryland brought that to us. Dan, thank you. Boom. Okay, yeah, that was a sorry, Michael. This is the same question that, let me see. No? Sniper and Leapfrog. So we take your top 3, Michael, on your leaderboard, and we populate this leaderboard with everybody's top 3? Are we getting more than 3 of your strategies? So what that means, let me show you on this computer. On this computer, my top 3 will be this sniper. So it should show 1,500 for this machine. I've got a couple of Apex Trader funding accounts that are doing well. Then it'll show my best bot. Mike don't like this. We didn't even really know that, Mike, these things you kind of find out later. But anyway, we did have it where it was showing our best bot and what strategy it's trading. But I noticed this version it wasn't, so it took it out. But anyway, my best bot will be number 2, and then doing well on some other Apex funding accounts. And then I guess my number 3 would be my M&Q optimizer. So it's going to move those 3 over here for me. Anywhere I see this PC over here. Okay, this PC. So there's my number 1, 1,500. And then wherever this PC is again, and yours should say the same thing. So yours should say this PC on the right. And so it'll take your top 3. I didn't even see this one. So I've got a CL trend tracker there moving up the leaderboard, I guess. Okay, we got a $100 bill. We're in a trade here on the M&Q. We got 5 contracts here going north. Wow, I know, Mike. I saw this. That's rare to see a best bot way up this high. And the reason is because it's always following another bot. Like the other bot has to score and win before it to even decide to follow it. So it's kind of a little bit of a lagger. The concept is a lagger. All right, we got another nice trade right there. Sniper's finding the ebb and flow of this market nicely. Okay, so you're having problems with Trade Evade, doing the same thing I'm doing here basically every night, resetting it. Okay, so Mike, these are rhythmic Apex data that you're using. Okay. So I got the old sniper, and that's our signal D entry. Dan from Maryland. Thank you for your service, Dan. He worked at the Pentagon for like 30 years, and he grabbed us by the ear and said, "Hey, man, you got to look at this strategy. I need to like." He really felt obligated to share it because it was so good. he said, "Man, I'm getting older. I've used this for years, and I've used your systems for years. I appreciate what you guys do, and I just got to share this with the community." I said, "Okay." I set a meeting up with Sergio, and we talked to him, and he was, man, I told you guys this story already, but anyway, when we got on his computer, he was in a trade and he didn't have any stops or targets, and he was up. I don't even remember over $1,000 in the trade. And I said, Dan, do you know you got a trade open? He says, oh yeah, I always got a trade open. I thought, okay, you're just like me. You're cut from the same cloth. You got to be in the market to make the money. He said. I said, you're damn right you do. And he shared that entry with us, and it's been a dang good one. It's kind of a little bit of a complicated one, so it doesn't have an indicator to it, and it goes by the trend lines. And I got a losing trade here. Took a $500 loser, or no, $300 loser. What am I trading here? Let's go see. So the way you can see how much risk you have on the trade right here, we calculate it for you. So I'm using 5 M&Qs. But 5 M&Qs with the sniper is 375. It's 150 tick stop strategy. So it's got a ton of tick room to move there. So if I go change my best buy down to 4, let's go change it to 4 M&Q contracts and go look at how much the risk will be then. So to do that, it's pretty easy. We just go right here to that push button of the best buy. I'm going to load it in 4. And now it recalculates the risk for me up here in the top right, and it shows me what my exposure is per trade. So now it's at 300 per trade. It shows us our profit target as well. So if I was trading one mini contract, which is that's a $750 risk per trade. So it's pretty heavy duty. So I like to trade the M&Qs, and yeah, if the market sucks, I try to do like 2 contracts on the M&Q. If it's doing awesome, I'll maybe jump up to the full mini once in a while. But I typically stick around 4 with these because they get a little heavy duty with that $750 risk per trade. You got to have a lot of confidence built into the market. Right now, we got a lot of indecision. Look at that spike. Woohoo! Hot dog. That thing's a spike if I ever saw one, huh? How many point spike is that? Ooh, it's a 100-point move. Over 100. 110-point move right there. Youchie mama. I don't know, Mike. I was wondering the same thing. He said that he lost his... here we go. Thanks, Zen, for... Yeah, so he got in last night, I guess, before 5, and stayed in the trade. And now it's kind of... well, not kind of. The trade moved nicely in his direction. ain't no fool. He ain't no fool. He making big time money on the old gold. Gold's moving nicely again, huh, Sven? Our normal bots that shut down at 4 o'clock properly, none of them seem to be. Here's one. Georgia has one. Georgia's retirement plan must have had a couple of beauty trades. 2 trades, $2,400. 100% win rate, George. How's that? Is that accurate? Way to go, Sven. Making $2,000. High five, brother. Boom. Awesome. All right, so we got the sniper here setting up, doing a little surveillance, scanning the perimeter. Keep your eye on them, Mike. Here they go, and we're going short now. That figures. I would have never took a short trade. You don't know what the bot's seeing, though. Boy, did it see a beauty here. We got a $100 bill. Come on. And it shut the door quickly. Tracing back, though. Here we go. We still got a break-even trade out of the deal. So our 5-minute might have started to move south. I don't believe that for a minute, though. Hmm. Market's moving pretty nicely. I'm going to add a couple more accounts. So I'm using a trade copier here. This is the Replicanto from Flowbot. It's not one of our tools. I just bought it from them and have been using it. In fact, it's gotten a lot better. I've got a couple of settings I want to share with you guys that I learned about yesterday. I asked Sergio to take a look at it. I said, Sergio, man, this exit at line change, when I use like 10 accounts, especially in a fast moving market, it was tripping out. Wasn't closing the trades over here. Come to find out, it's a setting in this trade copier. Let me show you that setting. Very important settings, and somehow it comes default, so they're not set for us, which is frustrating. So the key settings right here. We're in a trade. I'll open it up on the side here. These settings right here, they don't come pre-configured, but I highly recommend them. You can read each one of them, but it's basically if there's a fault somewhere, some sort of error, it's going to flatten your followers, all those. And then I would uncheck this disarm followers. Like it doesn't make any sense to me as a trader. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, or just kind of remember that uncheck the top one and check the rest. But those are definitely highly recommended from my chair. It's protecting anything in the trade copier that somehow can't register the exit, and it will just stop the. It'll basically send a close order to the follower accounts. So that was a big find yesterday. Took a $300 loser on that trade here. Got the market kind of in a little bit of indecisiveness now. Okay, dropped in for another shorty. Had a couple of shots at this pivot, this price pivot down here. 1, 2, 3 shots at it, and we closed the door with a $100 trade. Here we go. We're going south with about 7 accounts here. Okay, we locked in a couple $100 on the trade. Dun-dun. So you got some lag time in the ES, which is very unusual. Let me check this again. If you're new to joining us here at Right Line Trading, check the description down below and grab a couple of free tools. I use these every day here. This one especially. Hmm. Here we go, starting to come down now. The ES had a lot of lag there for a minute. It's coming down about 6 seconds now. NQ is pretty good, which is unusual. It's usually inverse. Especially the M&Q. M&Q has about 3 or 4 times the amount of contracts being traded as the NQ. So it can get over, 15,000 contracts a minute at some points. 15,000. Seen it several times. So Sven's got the top spots covered here with his gold bots, but he had the overnight. We'll probably void those out, Sven. I'll go get those voided here for us so we can look at what we call an accurate leaderboard. It's one session. One session is what we show here. Dun-dun. Look like Nico numero uno with his Steven strategy. Followed by C Money and his sniper. His sniper's up $3,400 bill. Man, that sniper on my other computer is going off too. Dun-dun. Let's see here. Loose contract, baby. So my best spot's using my sniper too in the background here. Let me go check, make sure. Yep, still got the sniper dialed in. Mine's taken 46 trades since the session open, and it's running a 37% win rate. So the strategy analytics here. Let's see here. Oh, got a short trade. I'm upside down. Got an upside down short trade. So right now the winner of the community bots is 14 members have the sniper within the top 3. Followed by the power play, and then the Mack truck, and then the RJ. And I guess it's going by total normalized profit. That's what sort order it's in. So the most profits being garnered through the sniper now, with 14 people reporting positive P&L of 20,000, followed by the power play, which has been hot. Not many people are running it. 4 people. But it's pulling in $9,000. Got 100% positivity rate. Everybody's upside on it. Followed by the Mack truck. 8 members got it in their top 3. Okay, we dropped in with another short trade here. And we got a short trade. And we're halfway through the trade here. We got a break-even trade now. And we're halfway through the trade. Hopefully we can get into a leapfrog, get some of that, a little bit of that loss back here. Come on. Got a break-even trade. Yeah, hopefully it is fixed. If you give it one more run at the, you gotta load the RLARL Trader P file and the dashboard file. So you gotta do 2 files there to make sure that thing syncs up properly for you. All right, Gerald, there we go. Way to go, Gerald. Okay, lost one. That's not bad after all the good stuff there. Charts froze twice. I see I've got a lot of lag on my ES. Let me just check a couple of things. When I see this, I go to data series right away and just make sure I've got 200 bars, and I do. It's unusual to see this on the ES. The MES is fine. Strange. Good job, Gerald. Way to go, 2 micros. Thanks for sharing that. That's good advice. I went down to 4. Things were going good, but then they started getting a little bit rocky, so I went down 1. Might have to adjust it again. We're getting back into chop again. Had a pretty nice move up, but then it decided to give up on it for the day. Yeah, I'll get that up, Mike, and we'll take a look. Maybe you guys can compare it to yours. Ta-da. So Mike asked a question there. We got a self trade here. He's asking in Task Manager what the utilization is of our software, at least NinjaTrader. Right now, my CPU is about 16%. My memory's about 1.1 gig, and disk usage and megabits per second don't look too bad. So This one, I don't know what that is yet. But this is, that's what she looks like, Mike. Okay, here we go. We're going south here. Let's see if we can get one of these to move for us. Another break even. Way to go, Gerald. Nice one. Gerald just caught that beauty short. That was a beaut. Double. Whee! That's a 100-point move right there. Michael, on the leaderboard, if you want to grab, any of these strategies, like right now, I don't think I have the power play either. Dion, thank you for jumping into the member leaderboard, and we're gonna now pilfer your power play. So what you should be able to do, Michael, is hit View Settings, and then hit Add this strategy setting. Hit the OK here, and what it's going to do here behind the scenes is load that strategy into your control center, into your strategies tab. Let's go take a look. Oh. So you can see it moved it in here into my strategies tab. The power play is now a strategy in here. And the next action, it's asking me if it wants me to enable it from here. I'm going to hit OK. And now it's fully enabled over here. Yeah, I need to take a quick call. Got a quick appointment here. Let me jump out of this thing. Be right back. All right. Thanks for joining us here today, guys. Appreciate it. Had to step away for a second, but all right. So we're back in action. Had a couple of trades there. It looks like I lost a couple of them. One trade anyway. And we got a trade here going north. Come on. Back setting up for a long entry. Looks like the sniper that I'm following must have went up to break even where the M&Q didn't quite get there. Got filled at a little bit different ticks there. The NQ one got filled at 715.5, and my M&Qs got filled at 717. So that'll be a difference in the outcome here. Still in the trade here on the old sniper. This is the best spot, but it's a sniper strategy, I think. Oh, no wonder. It's a power play. Whole different strategy. Wow, that jumped in the leaderboard quickly. I just bummed it. I just bummed it all from Dion, and now I'm already using it. That's quick. It's the hot one here. Let's see if we get a victory here. Come on, Dion. Help us out. Ah. Oh, man. Come on. Hang in there. Hang in there, power play. Come on. Let's go. Get up there. Oh, double up. Come on. Oh. Oh, man. Whew. That was close. Boy, that one was close. Price wants to hold around that 700 range. My best spot did the old switcheroo on me. It's running the power play now. So we're running the old power play here, going north. Got 4 contracts I'm holding. Come on, baby. Stiff breeze, stiff breeze. Whew. Come on, hold up, trend line. Hold that price up here. Ain't gonna do it. Man. All right, let's go down. Gotta go down some. This market's not quite there for me. So switched over to my sniper now. Switched over a hair late. Boy, my other computer took that sniper trade, man. It's running out hot there. Those two are cooked. Mm-hmm. And we got the M&Q going north now. Starting to get to the, I think almost close to the daily high. Daily high is right here around 815, 820. A break-even trade there. Extended off the 50, a little too high here, it looks like. Mm. Mm. If you ever want to exit a trade easily, you grab the profit target, move it way down past price, and then let it go, and it'll do a market order wherever price is at the time. It's a real safe way to get out of a trade, so you don't have to shut down the bot and do all that other stuff. Mm. Okay, so the next power play, I should jump in with these accounts here now. Trading the best spot, which happens to be the power play right now. Just went and got this strategy off from Dion over here in the member leaderboard. Thank you, Dion. He's got a $3,900 bill. He's the lead dog here today. A little bit of a low score on the leaderboard today and yesterday. I guess we're a little spoiled the other day. We had a couple of days where $10,000 bots were coming up on the leaderboard. Old Sven, he had the old one, the gold bot that pushed around that $10,000 bill. I saw that number on the chart one time. And now, old Johnny B, old Lev Trading here, he's holding the top spot, though. He's got the all-time daily record a couple of days ago with the old Mack truck, man. That thing was running hot. That Mack truck was running hot. I flipped over five evaluations on the $100,000 starting from scratch at zero, made 6,000 in all 5 accounts there at the end of the day. Using that Mack truck when the market was hot with it. See money coming in at number 2 with his sniper. And then we got this submarine squid out there coming in at number 3, the old best bot. Mike, how you pulling that off with the best bot? What's it trading? Ed had a question. He said that, let me go read the question, Ed. Ed has a question about Discord. I think he's asking about the software updates channel. And that lives right here, Ed, if that's the channel you're talking about. Member resources. So you may need to send us an email to info@rightlinetrading.com if you don't see all these channels. If we didn't get your email around on the first run into Discord, we need your email address, unfortunately, to get you into these channels. So we only have paying members here joining us in these channels where we share, you know, results and all that stuff, software updates. So that could be the case, Ed. If you don't see these channels, then that's probably the reason. If you don't mind, I'll send it here. If you don't mind, send an email. I'll put this for everybody. If we just, you know, did a full a redo of our Discord channels and activity, and we automated a ton of things here. So a couple of things to follow up on already, but if you don't see, all right, thank you. Okay, so yeah, that would be a reason. I think he said if we don't have your email, you'll have a few channels that you can see up here, but then that would be about it. Okay, you're on the sniper still. Sniper's still doing good on your machine then. That's Mike. He's got the best spot right here, and I was asking him, oh wow, he's moved up to number 2 now. He did this yesterday to us. He was down like 5, 7, 8, whatever. I kept looking up, kept moving up. Before I knew, at the end of the day, I looked up and he was numero uno on the leaderboard. Here he comes again. Whew, man, I got to catch another winning trade. Got to shut this thing down here. There he goes. He might have a key to the back door to our website. Oh, shoot. He might be that one that we were talking about the other day. He might have the keys. He got the keys to the car. All right, Mike, holding that top spot with the best spot. Very unusual. And there's his sniper right there. Must have started out right off the bat. Sniper must have took a few losers in the meantime or something. Oh boy, what just happened? Danster just jumped in out of nowhere. An old C Money sniper. So we got a sniper starting to populate the leaderboard pretty heavily here. George got the retirement plan. A few people got the leapfrog. Dion and Lawrence, they got their old leapfrog out there moving. Sven, he's got the RJ Star coming up. There's another GC from Nico. Old Joe got one. My Dreams got one. All right, got well over 50 in the shoot now. My goal is having 100 members on this leaderboard in a couple of months. We really start moving the needle. I agree, Mike. I don't aspire to it either, ever. It's a weakness. So here we go. I got to get in some trades here. I got to figure out what's going on in the background here. What's going on? I'm watching this sniper here running the power play. Sheesh. All red for me. I back down to 2 micros. I wanted to share one more trick. A couple people mentioned about charts freezing. If you can left click on the chart and then hit your F5 key, that refreshes the chart. That might work for you. Let's go see. So my ES was way behind. I F5'd, and now it's back in the game. So if you left click in the chart and then you hit F5. So Gerald and George mentioned it this morning. Maybe try that trick, guys. See if it works for you. It seems to work for me. Now, if the whole thing freezes and shuts down, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different shutdown. That's a whole different freeze. All right, my sniper power play went in going short. Let's go power play. Where you at? Here we are. And I'm following the power play. Going short with 2 micros here to 4 accounts. Got to start seeing the market move a little bit better. I was doing good out of the gate, but hit the wall. Ran into the wall. Danster's got his Hikinachi trend tracker, NQBS signal moving up the leaderboard. He's at 3 grand with 8 trades. What a beautiful strategy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Come on. Slow down, baby. Yeah. Sheesh. Oof. Man, I gotta find a hot one somewhere. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, Brock told me about this one. Let me go smack him down. He had the same thing, where he said one of them got loose on him. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, we'll fix it, Mike. I'm in the background here trying to find it. I don't see it for some reason. Might have to have Sergio give me a hand. Um, hmm. Yeah, Gerald, give that one a shot. Appreciate you joining us, Gerald. Have a great day. Nice weekend. It's the weekend. It's August and the weekend. Can't get much better. Let's see here. Come on. Hmm. Oh, boy. Yeah, to figure that one out later. Don't see him. Don't see where his came in at. Hmm. Strange. August 3rd. Okay, I probably got to back up the dates that I'm looking at. I'm looking at just this session. That's what the problem is. Okay, here we go. Get my head straight. August 3rd is when his reported, so I need to get my dates. Go back. August 3rd. Here we go. Mm. Hmm. All right, the market has hit a wall here at the 29,700 range. Gerald did the right thing here. He packed it in and decided to head towards the house. Good call, Gerald. Getting closer. Come on. Hmm. Okay. Somebody got it. Probably Brock or Sergio. I was looking for it. I don't see it. No wonder it's not there anymore. All right. Good job, guys. Thank you. All right. Perfect. Brock probably grabbed that one for us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need one more pump. One more pump, Mike. We need something. All right. What happened? My power play move. This is the Achilles heel of the best bot. It's like a moving target sometimes. Got a good looking power play trade here, but not participating. My best bot moved to my retirement plan. Maybe the power play will take a loser though. We'll see. Yeah, that F5 works really, really good. Anytime your charts are frozen, highly recommend that one first. And that trick works out in Windows too. Control F5 in Windows on a Windows over here in Chrome. To update this, I believe it's Control F5. Yep. So Control F5 updates the Windows, but just over here in the chart, it's just click on it and then F5 only. I used to do AutoCAD for a living. Right in college, I was doing AutoCAD as an engineer, learning how to do stuff. And man, I had those quick keys down pat. I could run a mouse and a keyboard one-handed. That darn keyboard one-handed. Those quick keys. Woohoo! Rock and roll some electrical drawings. It's one of my favorite things. AutoCAD R12 is what I grew up on. And then R14 came out and it was unbelievable. Now they're probably on R25 or something. R was the release. It was release 12 when I first started working in the engineering services industry. Let's see, was that 95, 96, 96? 1996, AutoCAD R12. All the older engineers, they had this big old template, this whole big old pad, and it had a mouse on it with all the different shortcuts. And I didn't get that. They gave me a mouse and a keyboard, and I had to learn how to use quick keys. Pretty soon, I was pretty fast with those quick keys. It's kind of like Control C, Control F, Control X, kind of like those, very similar. So what's happening here? Okay, here we go. We're in a trade, trying to go north. Not happening for me. All right, guys, I'm going to tune out. Everybody have a great weekend. Shut it down. The fun and games are over here. Start getting smoked about 10 o'clock. It was one heck of a ride up until 10, though. I wish there was something that could shut me off sooner. All right, guys, have a great weekend. We're going to go work on the update for you. I'm going to have the new strategies in the Discord chat in the software updates channel. And the biggest difference, probably the only difference basically, will be that the daily profit target will move from 10,000 to 15,000 to accommodate another hot day. If we can get another hot day coming up here, we'll start to clear that 10,000. Oh shit, Brock's back. We'll start clearing that right now. Old Johnny B is the number one. He's got 9,800, but we'll get Brock's off of here. But we'll have the daily profit target moved up. All right, Rue, there you are, brother. GC up 750. Congratulations on 5 accounts. Woo, baby, that's some big bucks. All right, Rue, congratulations. Rue, send us an email. I want to get you set up with our software again if you don't have it. Come on, man. We got to see these hot strategies over here with your name on them. I was counting on it, Rue. I was wondering if you actually would or wouldn't. You're our biggest fan. Let's go, man. We'll get Rue up here on our leaderboard showing us how to do it. Thanks again for joining us, Rue. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend. All right, guys. Bye now. We'll do the outro action.